we just saw how to add an isotropic elastic material which requires only two properties, the Young's modulus and Poisson's ratio, and most of your simulation can be covered with this behavior. But suppose you are into advanced simulation and you are wanting to use nonlinear material behavior and you wish to assign hyperelastic material behavior, I will show you the method. Suppose we have a material named as epoxy for which we need to assign hyperelastic behavior. So the method remains the same, it's drag and drop or either double click. So you just need to drag and drop the uniaxial test data and drop it to your epoxy. You can find that you have a table with empty values of strain and stress. You need to set the units correctly. For this you should have your experimental data ready, as I said earlier, and you can copy paste your stress and strain values, and we can see that we have a curve of our material. Now ANSYS can find out the equation of this material, but for that you need to select which material behavior is likely to fit this curve. So for example, let us try with some Mooney-Rivlin 9 parameter model. So again, you need to drag and drop it here. Next you need to click on curve fitting, right click on this, click on solve curve fit. We can find that ANSYS has calculated the values of the 9 parameters. We can also find that the curve fitting perfectly matches our experimental data. And I think that this is a perfect fit of our material because the residual value is also low. So the way to find out whether ANSYS has done the curve fitting properly is that the residual value needs to be as low as possible. The next method is, if your curve does not fit properly, you can also try with clicking this absolute error. Right click on curve fitting again, solve curve fit, and you will have another set of values, and you can also see visually the graph and your curve fit, whether they match exactly or not. And you can also compare your residual values and decide what kind of error is acceptable to you. So mostly normalized error is okay. So you need to click here and click solve curve fit. After that, you still have yellow blanks here. In order to copy these values, you need to right click here and select copy calculated values to the property. Now we can see that the right question mark over this material is disappeared and we have assigned the hyperelastic behavior to our material.